and think of the practice as an offering. Imagine all beings are experiencing this through you. So what you put out there, what you're feeling, is to an extent affecting everybody. So practice in a way that is full of awareness, full of consciousness, and full of compassion. But of course, you still go to the edge of your potential each and every time in order to allow yourself to really to make progress. So let's begin. Close the eyes. Bring the attention within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're becoming one with all beings everywhere. At the moment of creation, God became part of all living beings everywhere. Spark is equally present in all forms, all throughout the endless universe. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Namah Shivaya mantra. I bow to inner light. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Knowledge is better than practice. Meditation is better than knowledge. Renunciation of the fruit of action is better than meditation. Peace immediately follows such renunciation. These are words taken from the Bhagavad Gita, one of the sacred texts of yoga. So let's put that into practice today. Renounce all the fruits of the practice. Share them with all beings. Do each practice as though it were an act of devotion to all beings. So let's start off with a mantra for purification to purify the space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, you can just move your lips. You can Just imagine that the Guru is singing through your voice. You derive all the benefits of purification, even though you're not chanting it or not chanting it perfectly. Just do your best. We'll do it 3 times. Sorry, we'll do it 3 times. Each one, try to do it in a single breath for those who know it. So do it loud and with conviction so it can be heard by the subtle bodies within. Om pavitraha pavitra va sawa vashtanga topi va yaha smarit pandrika ksham sabahya bihantraha stihi. Om pavitraha pavitra va sawa vashtanga topi va yaha smarit pandrika ksham sabahya bihantraha stihi. Om pavitraha pavitra va sawa vashtanga topi va yaha smarit pandrika ksham sabahya bihantraha stihi. So now let's prepare for alternate nostril breathing, the main breathing. It brings the mind into a state of calmness, and that is more conducive to meditation. Meditation is simply uninterrupted concentration, fixated concentration. So for this one, we're going to just try to watch the movement of the breath to train our concentration. So as you inhale, you imagine the breath is moving down towards the root of the spine. On the exhale, the breath moves back up. Inhale down, exhale up. So if you can keep your mind fixed on that, then eventually maybe the mind will go into a nice meditative state. But before that, let's just prepare just for a few warm-ups. Left hand in Jnana Mudra on the left knee. It stays locked the whole time so as not to dissipate energy. The right hand, second, third fingers fold down towards the palm. Turn the palm towards you. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So for the first one, we're just breathing in and out through the left side, and then switch to the right side 3 times, and then inhale left, exhale right 3 times, and then back the other way. Inhale right, exhale left. So, okay, so let's begin. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe out completely. Close out the right side. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Now close the left side with the right ring finger. Open up the right side. Let go of the thumb. Inhale through the right. Exhale left. Exhale right, sorry. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Now close the right side, open left. Inhale. Close left, open right. Exhale. Close right again. Inhale left. Exhale right. Close left side first. Exhale right. Close right. Inhale left. Close left, open right. Exhale. Now inhale immediately through the right. Close right, open left. Exhale. Close right, left again with the right ring finger. Inhale left. Close left, open right. Exhale. Close left again. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. So now we're going to go from side to side. So inhale left, exhale right, inhale back right, close, and then exhale left. So begin and end on the left side. Close the nostrils completely, just for a fraction of a second before you exhale. Sit up tall and straight again, and let's begin. The movement of the breath, we're always watching. Breathe out completely. Close off the right side. Inhale left, down. 4, 5. Fill up the lungs, raise the chest. 7, 8. Close the left, open right. Exhale, back up. 3, 4. I'm just signaling the direction in the breath. You can keep your hand on the knee. Down to the right, inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close right, open left. Exhale, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, inhale, left. Exhale, right, back up. Down through the right, inhale. Fill up the lungs, raise the chest. Close right, open left, exhale, back up. Down, left. Exhale, right. Down through the right, inhale. Exhale, left. Down, left, inhale. Keep going. Count as 8 on the inhale. Exhale for 8 as well. Anytime, if you happen to leave the breath, to get distracted, be unconcerned, unjudging. Just resume when you're ready. Have no judgment as to what happened. Have no expectation as what you should be able to attain. Just do it as a divine act of duty to all beings. Keep watching the movement, downward movement of the breath on the inhale. Upward movement of the breath on the exhale. Last time, down, inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Conclude, bring the right hand down. Take a moment to just observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. Stay in the mindset of the witness. Tap continuously into the eternal divine teacher that is within. And let this practice be an act of paying homage to them. For all the knowledge that we gain from them serves a divine purpose to help us to grow, to help us to realize the nature of the true self. And only that, with that knowledge, can we really truly abolish suffering and pain from our lives and from the lives of others. And now we'll begin the practice of asana. Remember that God resides in each and every form equally. So we try to revere and see the beautiful, magnificent ways that God is present in this universe. Let's come to standing. And we'll begin with some warm-ups. Hands on the hips, start to circle the head. Around and around it goes. Try to get your ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction now. Feels as though the head were very heavy, rolling around. The neck can't even stay on the tip of the neck. It just falls all the way around it. And now the right arm swings backwards. Do 4 circles backwards and then switch direction. You can always use your left hand to support your shoulder if you need. You can also turn your body with the arm. Now the left arm feels as though you're winding up to throw a ball. Again, after 4, switch directions. And then come back up with the arms. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. And go to the right. Bounce about 3 times on each side. Try to get a little bit deeper with each bounce. One more time to the left. And to the right. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving at first. And then you can increase the size of the circle as you see fit. Starting to feel it in the trunk, the upper body, the stretch along the sides of the body. And then if you feel comfortable to even go further, you can circle the whole torso, swing down at the hips. Allow the forms to come right across the tops of the feet. And then coming all the way back up. Go in the opposite direction now. Start again. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving. And then gradually the circles get larger. Feeling as though you have a helicopter propeller over your head. And then perhaps you can turn the whole trunk like the elbows tracing the circles, like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up. Release the arms. Shake out the wrists, move the fingers very, very rapidly from side to side. Feel as though you have no control of the hands, are moving all by themselves. Up and down, flap them like the wings of a hummingbird, so fast the fingertips disappear. And then allow the arms to be loose. Start to turn from side to side very rapidly, the head flying in all directions. The arms like tentacles or heavy ropes slapping against the body. And then conclude. Good. So now, calisthenics, jumping jacks. Get the blood moving, work the heart. And then conclude. So now take a deep breath in. Charge up the body. Imagine the earth's energy coming right up through the body, all the way up to the fingertips. Exhale. Allow the energy to surge all the way down throughout the body. Feel recharged, rejuvenated. Bring the arms down now. Arms out to the side. You can bring the left hand to a wall if you need to. Swing your right leg back and forth. Make it feel like a pendulum going out of control. Try to get your knee to the shoulder, the toes to the back of the head. And then the other foot. Watch your toes. Bend your toes back so you don't step the toes on the ground. And then conclude. The feet back together. Again, inhale. Bring the arms up. Bring the breath all the way up through the body, from the earth, attracting the earth's energy right up from the soles of your feet up to the fingertips. Exhale, allow it again to descend all the way throughout the body, everywhere you need it. Release the arms. Now the feet together. Inhale, lift the arms and the heels at the same time. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, back down. 2, 3, 4. Try to allow the heels to come down softly. 6. Inhale, come up. No jerks, no aggressive, loud movements that'll distract the mind. Exhale, back down. Keep the mind in the same temperament. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, push in through your toes, engage your leg and the core muscles as you're coming all the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, and down gracefully. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever happens, just dance with it. It's just the gunas at play. Be unconcerned, unjudging, unaffected. Just again, like the witness. 6, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the chin back on the chest in a gesture of humbleness. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachment to the results. Just do the practice again because it must be done. Come to the front of the mat for the benefit of all beings. Hands to the heart. Offer everything up. Raise your arms up. Surya Namaskara. Go down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. The right foot back. Lower down the knee. Drop down to the seat. Push the hips all the way forward. Into the high plank. The knees down. The seat goes back behind the heels. Now glide between your arms. Pull the elbows a little bit towards the body. Turn the fingers out. And propel the body forward. Take the head back. Curve the back. Take the seat back again. Come forward. Pull as though you're trying to pull the floor towards the body. And propel the body forward with more power and ease. One more time. Take the seat back. Glide forward. If you want, you can bend the toes under. Sometimes it helps to push through with your toes as you make your way through. And into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift the seat. Allow the head to come down below the arms. And then the right foot steps forward. If that's difficult, lower the left knee down. If your foot doesn't make it all the way forward, you can just use the right hand to push it forward. Feet together, chest on the knees, belly on your thighs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And then come back home, hands to the heart. Raise your arms up. Don't worry about the breath, but try to move the body in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Left foot back. Move the body, the breath will follow and deliver more power, grace, and ease in movements. Again, the seat goes back 3 times, come forward. Put yourself in the body of the serpent. Imagine how the boundless range of motion. Again, take the seat back, come forward. Imitate them on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. One more time, take the seat back. When a teacher, divine teacher within, senses the enthusiasm of the students, they're more apt to want to share the knowledge with their students, their enthusiastic students. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down. Soften the line in the back. Now the left foot comes forward to the hands. If you're taking a step, move your shoulders forward, your body forward, so your shoulders come in line with your fingertips. The foot doesn't land with a big heavy thump. The feet together. Uttanasana. Right up to standing. Reach up and back. And then come back home, hands to the heart. Keep on going. Straight the arms up. Fold forward. You have to start with a strong desire for liberation. Right foot back, liberation from pain and suffering and all the comportment that causes a pain and suffering. Knees down, the seats back, come forward. The tongue is coming through. Push into your hands, lift the knees and hips away from the ground. Bend the toes under here if you like. Push the shoulders back and pulse, work the spine. Do, of course, according to your condition. Try to get your chest forward and up, the nose up. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down. See if you can touch your forehead to the ground if you're flexible. And also try to extend your heels towards the earth. Keep your arms straight. Try not to bend your arms too much or bow the elbows out to the side. And now the right foot comes forward to the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Body against the legs. If you're more flexible, try to get your legs straighter, but without detaching your body from the thighs. Now come right up, reach up and back. And back home, hands to heart. Again, raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. Go down, Uttanasana, a gesture of humbleness. The left foot back, every movement has a particular consciousness. Tap into it. Into your high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back, and again, push through with your toes, pull with your arms, propel your body forward, swing your legs up away from the ground. Again, bend the toes under. This time you can do the same. You can just see if you can do upward to downward 3 times. Round your back, tuck your chin, and then to downward facing dog. Soften the line in the back. Come forward again. Imagine trying to push your heart between the shoulder blades. Roll over your toes. Your chest comes all the way forward. Your shoulders back the other way. Push into your hands. Keep your chest open, however. The head comes down below the arms. And one more time, roll over your toes, round your back. Push into the tops of your feet. Into upward facing dog. Back the other way. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look like a dog stretching its back here. Try to embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal by being loyal to the practice of serving others in everything you do, in a positive way always. And now the left foot comes forward to the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Seat up, the head down. Come up to standing, reach up and back. And back home, hands to the heart. Again, raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. Fold the body down in half. A gesture of humility. Right foot back into your high plank. Knees, you can just bring your chest and forehead down, or again, you can start your glide from all the way back there. Come forward into your upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now raise your right leg up. Lift the left heel. See if you can push into the ground with the hands. Try to get your head down. If you're flexible, bring your forehead down. And see if you can get your left heel down now. Raise your right leg up higher. You can come on your left forearm if you like. Try not to open the hip too much, the right hip. Now look between your hands. Send the right foot forward. Back knee down, Anjalyasana. And then feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Open yourself up to divine grace. The heart open, the eyes up in a gesture of adoration. Hands to the heart. Go up and back. Show reverence and respect to all beings. They're all different forms of God, after all. Left foot goes back into the plank. Knees, chest, forehead down, or you can bring your seat again back. Glide right through between the arms into upward facing dog. And then back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time your left leg comes up. Lift the right heel. See if you can get your head down to the ground. Push into the ground as you try to push the floor away. You can lower the right forearm down if it makes it easier, and then see if you can get your right heel down. Keep on bringing the left foot up higher. And then from here, bring your foot forward between hands, shoulders. Move again forward. Foot lands softly. Anjalyasana. And then Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. And then back home. Let's add on. Raise your arms up. Transition seamlessly between the forms like a shapeshifter. Like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Hands together and pull hands all the way up. If it's too much, keep your hands together. Just keep your hands apart. Push your body into your thighs, your chest on your knees. Maybe try to move beyond your knees. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down. Kapiyasana. Bring your arms up over the head if you can. Join together. Pull the hands back. Make the shape of a crescent moon. Drop your shoulders down. Push the lower back up and in. And then break the pose into your high plank. You can do the same entry as we've been doing into upward facing dog, or take your seat back so you can come through without touching your legs to the ground. So again, you have to pull the elbows into the sides body, push through the base of your fingers, the finger pads, the base of the toes, and as you're coming through, your legs are not touching the ground. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg up. This is again for those who feel apt to do so. Not necessary. Do according to your condition. The right foot now comes forward to the hand softly. Back knee down. Drop down to the seat. Kapiyasana. Raise your arms up. Keep the arms straight. Pull the arms back. Think of a crescent moon. There's no kinks anywhere. No discontinuities in that smooth curve from point to point. From fingertips to the toes. Stretch. And then swing your hands behind the back, belly on your thighs. Join your hands together if you can. Hold the breath. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Push your body into your thighs, the forehead if you're flexible, on your shins if your legs are straight. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. And then back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. Do every movement with consciousness, with reverence. The belly on your thighs, join your hands. Remember, we're imitating all the forms. All the forms contain God within. Forehead towards the shins, top of the head almost touching your feet. And then your left foot goes back. Back knee down. Swing arms up. Look up as though say, I'm yours. Grant me higher devotion. Every posture is for you, my God. Is for you, God. Stretch. And break the pose. Bring the hands back down. As you come back to your seat, swing the right leg all the way up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. And come forward with your foot between the hands. Actually, that's not right. Knees down, the seat's back. And again, come forward. I got lost a little bit. Into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now the left leg comes up. Stretch. And then bring the foot between the hands. Back knee down, drop down to the seat. Reach up and back. Stretch the arms back behind, up, and then see if you can get the arms beside or maybe behind the ears. Open up the chest. And then swing your hands behind the back. Join the hands together. Right foot comes forward to meet the left. Uttanasana. Bow down as though in humbleness. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. And then come back home. Pranayama. Let's do that variation and maybe twist, throw a little bit more in there. Raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. Come forward and down. Uttanasana. Belly on your thighs. Bring the seat all the way up in line with your heels if you can. If your legs are straight, pull your whole body against the front of the legs. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down. Kapiyasana. Raise your arms up. Drop your shoulders down. Reach all the way back. Now, here's where we do that transition. If you like to try, plant your hands, swing your left leg all the way up and back into Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward, shoulders over the fingertips. See if you can come down with your chest first. If it's too difficult, you can lower your knee down as you're coming down. Pull the elbows into the sides of the body, push with your toes, and as soon as its chest touches, right into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. The right leg comes up. And send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, drop down to the seat, reach up and back, shoulders down, the heart open in every sense, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Swing your hands behind the back, left foot comes forward, Uttanasana. Bow down as though in humbleness. Come right up, Hasta Uttanasana. And back home. One last time. Raise your arms up. Go back, engage your buttocks in your upper back. Muscles fold forward, hinge at the hips. Uttanasana. The face to the shins, your belly to your thighs. Left foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Raise your arms up, reach back and lean away from the front leg as far back as you can. Come back down with the hands. Plant your hands down on either side of the right foot and swing the right leg all the way back up. There into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward, your shoulders over the fingertips, and again, see if you can come down to your chest first, or modify, do whatever other variation you like to enter into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg up. Whatever we don't attain in this life, we just continue in our next life. But go as far as you can in this one. Keep on trying. The effort is more important than the results. Bring the seat down, the arms up. With constant practice, anger, determination, adherence to ethical rules, you make rapid progress and the results will come. Hands back behind your back, right foot to the left. As always, don't get attached to the results. Come all the way up. Reach up and back. And then land your hands back in front of the heart. Take pause here for a moment. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart up to the crown. Hold the breath. Imagine the love going out to all beings everywhere. Just like the sun that shines its sun, its warmth and its light on everything equally. Exhale back down to the heart. So whether the sun's rays are falling on a river, a rock, or an elephant, it's all the same. It's still the same warmth. So it's always there within as well. Stand on your left foot. We'll continue with some balance sequences. Anchor down through that by spreading the toes. Bring the right foot up. Hold the inside of the heel, and then the leg goes out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, stand with your back against a wall or bring your left hand to a wall. Your toes and fingers in the same line. If you're having really a lot of trouble straightening the knee, you can hold underneath your knee. More flexible, bring the leg up higher. Lean a little bit to the left. Exude the grace and the poise and magnificence of a dancer. Good. If you're very flexible, you can do other variations. Some of you might know them. You can bring your right foot in, take your left hand across the front of the foot, and push your foot all the way up beside your shoulder. Now from here, bring the foot back in. If you have a lotus, you can do your lotus. Bring heel into the top of the left leg and take the right arm around the back. You can use your left hand to reach the foot, to hold the foot. And then from here you fold down. If you don't have a lotus, you just bring your leg across the front on the thigh like a figure four, okay? And then you come down. Hinge at the hips like this. If you can, you bring your hands down and you can push the arms into the back of the arms into your legs. You bring your seat up. If you're doing a lotus, you would fold with your foot still in your top of the hip. Your right hand can come behind your back as we were doing the bind. Your left hand down. You can bring your left hand to your foot if you have good balance. Good. Now from here, bring your hands down. If you can, come into a squat. If you need to release your leg to come down, all good. So you can come down onto your seat and your foot might be again on your thigh. If it's too much, just bring your leg out in front, like a sitting duck. If you have a lotus, you can still keep your lotus. So lots of different things you can do here. You can still hold the foot with your right hand if you like. Bring the left hand up. Or keep your fingers on the ground. Or bring your hands up. Break the pause. Push into the fingertips. Lift your seat all the way up and then release. Come up. Push into your left foot and come up and release. That was a long sequence. Charge the body. Inhale, the best, coming up through the spine from all around, up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Let's try it on the other side now. Anchor down to the right foot, starting off with ballet pose. Take your right foot by the heel, bring a leg out. Again, try to have your toes and fingers on the same line. Maybe higher, maybe holding the back of the knee, underneath the knee if you like. If you have good flexibility, you can take the outside of the left foot in your right hand and pull it all the way up. Next, you can either bring your leg across the thigh like so and come down into forward bend if you can, best as you can. Push the backs of your arms against your knee and your foot and pull your body into a forward bend. Or if you have a lotus, you bring your foot again into your top of the right leg. Left arm goes around the back. Use your right hand if you like to guide your hand to the foot and come down. And then push your seat all the way up. Your right hand right beside the foot, maybe eventually even on the foot. Hold the ankle. Now getting ready to come down. If you have a bind, you can keep the bind if you like. Sit on your heel The heels are pressing against the inside of the sit bone. And if you want, you can try to take your right hand up. If you don't have that, you can have your hands on either side of the foot. Your foot can be across the thigh again. And see if you can take your hands up in prayer. Too much, bring your leg in front. You can either keep your heel on the ground or see if you can raise it up. So again, do whatever is suitable to your condition that challenges you. Oops. And then release. So come back up. If you have the foot in your lotus, you can come back up the same way. Push into your right foot and come back up. Release. Charge the body. Inhale the best. Again, coming in from everywhere. Up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. So come to the back of the mat. Left foot forward into diving eagle. Bend down, hinge at the hips. If you need to, you can start your fingertips on the ground and then raise your right leg up. Okay, try to get your foot higher than the hip. Your belly stays at your thigh. You can keep your left knee bent. And then your arms go out to the side, palms down. Imagine you're an eagle soaring down from a great height. Some of it might look like more like this. That's okay. It's still fine. It's more like hummingbird. So if it's hard to straighten your legs, be unconcerned, unjudging. Just do your best. Now bring your hands down. From here, you can bend your knee now. And if you're flexible, you can keep your legs straight. Pull the right leg up higher. Left knee bent. You can keep your belly to your thigh. Your left hand comes to the ankle again. And then see if you can bring your right hand right in. See if you can get both hands to the foot. So just continue where we left off from the last pose, perhaps. See if you can get put the index fingers up off the ground, and maybe eventually push your right index finger into the inside of the heel. The gaze is just beyond your toes. Now from here, hands on either side of the foot, bend your right knee again, bend your toes back, and now push off the base of the left foot. Lift the heel up. Try to get your shoulders over the fingertips, and you can just stay doing this. Try to get your seat up higher. If you feel like taking a few hops, you can. Come up, push into your hands, hold the breath. Imagine you're pushing the floor away. If you keep your knees bent, it's a little bit easier to find a balance. Feel free to come to wall if you like. You can come into full handstand if you like, legs straight. If you like. So just play around for another few moments. If you're doing it on the wall, come not too far from the wall, less than a leg's length distance. I don't have a wall, but I have you can also bring a foot to seat of the chair or the top of the back of a chair. It's more in line with your hips perhaps. And see if you can eventually pull your toes back away from the wall and your heel. And maybe even the base of the toes. And then come back down. Take a moment, just hang out, take hold of your opposite elbows. Swing from side to side if you like a little bit. And then roll your way back up. Try the other side now. Go back to the back end of the mat. And then from here, the right foot forward. If you want, you can take your arms right away out to the side or place them on the ground first as you raise your left leg up. Arch the back a little bit if you can. The chin comes forward. Try to get your left foot right up there. Imagine you're soaring through the air like a great, magnificent eagle. Now bring your hands down. You can, at this point, if your hamstrings are very tight, bend your left knee and bring it up as high as you can. Bring the right hand to the foot. Your right knee bends a little bit so you can keep your belly to your thigh. Of course, you're flexible. Keep your legs straight. And see if you can get your whole belly against the thigh. And maybe eventually bring your left hand in, right beside the foot. Come off all but just the index finger, maybe even your index finger on the foot as well. Gaze is just beyond your toes. Good. Now bring your foot back down. And again, if you like, you can start to work your little handstand practice again. Dharmaji likes to do a lot of these. So lift off the heel, push into the base of the toes. Try to get your hips up a little bit higher as you put your heel up. If your hands are too far away, you have to jump more, and then that's when you get sometimes too much power. You overcompensate and you go over to the other side. So have your foot closer to your hands. It's maybe a little bit harder to come up because you have to use your core a bit more, but you might have more control. Feel again free to come to a wall. Push to the base of the toes. Keep your feet hanging towards the ground. Look between your hands. Good. You can also just practice just jumping up a bunch of times. Keep on going. Then you might find the ability to come up and stay a little bit longer. Hover. Ten more seconds. And break the pose. Come down. Allow yourself to hang out for a moment. And then roll your way up slowly. Inhale, Abhasabhas. Into the body, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Send out to all beings. Everything always meant to be shared. Good. We'll incorporate the next one into the full sequence of postures that's coming next. Turn to alongside of the mat, the right side, and then jump or step your feet apart. Going to the left first. Bend your knee. Sink into your hips. Come down nice and low. Stretch through the arms. Look over the front hand. Good. Now from here, options. Bring the right knee down and come back upright a little bit. Your left foot comes closer so your legs look like a box. Bend the toes under the back foot. Arms out to the side. Reach down. Your left hand comes inside the foot. Your right arm comes up. Sukha Trikonasana. If you can, take your right hand behind your back. You can either move your knee out, bring your hand on your thigh, roll the right thigh outwards, or left shoulder goes down a little bit more below the line of the knee, and join your hands against the back of the left thigh. Close your hip, not around the seat. This is going to be difficult. So a little bit more to the left of the seat. Push the right shoulder back. If you want, lift the back knee and come up into your bound triangle if you like. If you want to go into fuller triangle, but take the knee off the ground, but you can't do the bind, just bring your left hand just behind the heel a few inches, elbow against the knee, and you can do this version. Okay. Now from here, bend your left knee, bring your left hand forward, come up into Ardha Chandrasana. If you have the bind, there's a way to do the bound Ardha Chandrasana a little bit more challenging, but you can bring your right foot in, try to get your hip over the heel, see if you can lift your right heel up off the ground, and maybe bring the right leg up eventually. Okay, so head to tip forward, you bring your weight onto, bring your hip over in line with your heel, and come up. Otherwise, your left hand just comes there. Right arm comes up in your Ardha Chandrasana. Now from here, if you have this version of the Ardha Chandrasana, if you want, take your left hand up off the ground, onto the heart. Break the pose. Turn forward, slide the right toes back, lower down the seat. Kapyasana. Rock your shoulders back, take the arms back, work the pose, stretch, push the lower back up and in. If you know other variations, go ahead. You can turn to the right side if you like, Slide your right hand towards the foot. If you can take your foot up, take it up. The foot comes a little bit in front of the shoulder. You need to move your knee a little bit out to the edge of the mat, towards the right. Bring your foot to the crook of the arm, your fingers right close to your ears. Left hand goes beside your head, and see if you can find a hand. Lock the fingers together and push the foot away. All variations. Remember, you can stay in the pose that brings you to the edge of your potential, but go to the edge of your potential every time. No effort is wasted. Break the pose. Prepare for lizard. The left foot moves out to the edge of the mat, through this direction. As this is so that the knee stays close to the shoulder. If it's too close, your knee tends to fall out away from the shoulder. Keep your shin vertical. So push your right foot back as far as you can. Slide your knee back a little bit further. Try to get most of your thigh on the ground, if not the whole thigh. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm, and then go back to your left. Try to get your left forearm down. If you're very close to the ground, you can bring your left arm to the outside of the foot even. Once the hips are anchored down, the rest of the body might come more easily. If you don't have your hips anywhere close to the ground, stay on your hands. Just keep working your hips down. Think of a cobra pose. More flexible. Take your left, you're on the flat on the ground. Left arm can go over your foot from the outside underneath your left knee, and join your hands over your back. Come back, press into your hands, come back upright. Your feet again in a box, bend the toes under back foot, Parivrita Paschimottanasana. The right arm up, angle the toe and the knee towards the right, bring the right arm down to the left. If you can, get your armpit on the outside of the knee, and this will help for the bind later on if you want to take a bind. Otherwise, your left hand pushes into your right. Keep pushing down until, and at the same time, bring the belly up. Try to get the center of the chest behind your thumbs. And then turn your face and chest up. Take the left shoulder all the way back. If you want, you can even bend the toes under. Spin on your feet facing along the edge of the mat. Come into this variation, a revolved third triangle. If you have a bind, go ahead. And you can even do the bind with the right knee up off the ground as well. So once you have the bind, you have to move more to your left. Use the left hand if you need to guide the right arm underneath the leg to take the bind. And once you have it, lift the back knee up off the ground. Again, turn. Turn back to the front. Now from here, bring the right foot in to meet the left. So lots of options here. The right foot comes forward. You can either pick up your left leg if you have a bind. Extend your leg. And you're in this pose. If you don't have a bind, if you had to try the hands in prayer, you bring your right hand beside your left. Your right foot beside your left, and you come up. And then you can move your left hand to your seat, right hand to your knee, and then extend your leg. And perhaps take your left arm up. Now break the pose, bring the left foot back down, hands back down, step the right foot back, and turn towards the long edge of the mat. Come all the way back up. Then we're going to the right. I'll turn this way so you can see. Right foot forward. Orient yourself so you can see the screen still. Look over the front hand. Strong like the warrior. Steady like the warrior. Now from here, lower the left knee down. Bring the right knee in. Legs like a box again. Bend the toes under the back foot. Extend your arms, Sukha Trikonasana to start. Your right hand on the inside of the right foot, left arm up. Move it to any of those variations. The regular triangle, just lift your back knee, slide your hand back, or on your leg. If you can't open up, if you're still kind of bent forward, bring your hand up higher on the leg. So do again, according to condition. If you want to do your bind, it might be easier to take your bind first and make your way up. Eventually, with your knee off the ground, your left hip all the way up, so your left leg is straight. From here into your Ardha Chandrasana, again, if you want, try it with a bind. You can bring your left foot forward a little bit closer. You lean a little bit more into your front foot so you can get your left heel up off the ground and keep raising your leg up. If you don't have that, the bind, the right hand in front of your foot, and then bring the left leg up. Ardha Chandrasana. Wherever you are is perfect if you're offering up the pose. Good. Now from here, if you want, if you're in this variation of the pose, this form, look forward. Right hand can come to the heart. Break the pose. Left foot down, turn forward, back knee down. Kapiyasana. Rock your shoulders back and forth, push your lower back up and in, and go back. Lean away from the front leg. Keep your arms straight. Think of a monkey. This is monkey pose. A monkey has very loose arms, like they're like spaghetti. No sharp angles anywhere. You can go into your other variations if you like. Your swan, perhaps. Again, your left knee moves out to your left, the left edge of the mat. Bring your foot up close, lean towards the foot, the fingers close to your ear, the forearm vertical. Your right hand comes around and see if it might find the hand more easily, and then push your foot away. Push your foot into the inside of the wrist. Soften the sharp angles in your arms. Break the pose. Left foot back down. Turn towards the front. Move the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Scoot your left knee back a little bit further. Just try to slide your left foot back as far as you can. Make sure that the chin is vertical, so your knee should not go way beyond the foot. Your heel should be down. And then see if your hips are low enough. You can fall on your left forearm. Roll back to the right. Keep on trying to get your hips to sink down and anchor down the rest of the body. The pelvis, the belly, and the chest will come down and sink. If you're very flexible, you're on the ground, go into your variations if you like. Right arm goes over your foot from the outside underneath your knee. Take your hands. Or just stay in your forearms or even on your hands. The idea is to just keep telescoping your head and chest forward. The more you lengthen, the more the body comes closer to the ground. Remember, shin is vertical. It's not like a pigeon. And your knee is still behind your toes. Break the pose, come back upright. The right foot comes in underneath, so that your heel's underneath your knee. Rest the body straight up, bend the toes under the back foot. Go to your right, left arm up. So if you have your armpit on the outside of the knee, your elbow can, you want to push your seat back, turn to the right, bend the fingers in towards the inside the wrist, and then you can use your right hand to go assist the arm underneath. You have to turn more to the right, and then the right arm can go over your back, join your hands, and you can even lift your knee up off the ground and then spin. So another variation here. Your feet are parallel. If you have your hands in prayer, Keep trying to keep your center of the chest behind your thumbs. Lift the back knee and turn on your feet. Try to get your left leg straight. Keep the center of the chest behind your thumbs. Look over the right shoulder. Now turn the right foot forward again towards the front end of the mat. Left foot moves in beside it. And here you can come up, push into your left foot, come up. Take your leg with you. You can slide your hand down to the foot. Extend your right leg forward, your right arm goes back. If you have a bind, you would see if you can keep the leg bound. Left foot comes beside the right. Push at your left foot. Hold the breath as you make your way up. And then extend your leg. Turn your chest to the right. Break the pose, release. So now stand firm and strong. Imagine the lights of every color coming all the way up through the spine to the crown. Exhale, send the light everywhere. Radiate your light from within to all beings everywhere. So now go to the back of the mat. Depending on your wrists, you can see if you can fall into plank. If you have wrist issues or shoulder issues, I recommend that you not do that. You just come down onto your knees, come into table, and come into plank. Otherwise, if you're doing from standing, have your hands in front. Your hands fall in front of your body a little bit. So hold your breath and come into plank. Into side plank next. Left hand comes to the right a little bit. Turn to the right. Your ankles can stay crossed. If you're sinking into your shoulder, your hips are dragging down, your left knee comes down like this. Go to the other side now. Come back to plank. Go on your right hand. Turn to your left. Stretch. Come back to plank. One more round. If you can do other variations, now's your time. So if you're on your knee, you can lift your right leg up, take hold of the foot, pull it back, or just keep turning. Turn your chest up. Eventually you might be able to push into your toes and come up with your hips. Okay, so if you're in the full pose already, turn on your left foot. As you're spinning on your foot, your right foot comes back along the inside of the knee. Keep your hip way up as high as you can. Push your hips forward. It's as though you're trying to get your knee in line with your heel. But try not to bend your left leg. This will cause you to sink down. Make sure the inside edge of the left foot is down. See if you can take the right foot up off the ground. If you can take it, take hold of the knee. Maybe even slide your hand to the foot. Lock your left leg in place. Stay strong through the left arm and the left leg. Break the pose. Keep your hip high, your arm fully extended as you come back into plank. Go on the other hand. Sometimes it helps go into downward facing dog first. Your hips are already high. Your right hand moves towards your left. As you come up, your hips stay high. You slide your left toes back as you turn on the right foot. The toes are in the same line as the rest of your leg. If it's turned too much, more like 9 degrees or so, then might flip you out of balance. Push your hips all the way up, inside edge of right foot is down, and see if you can take your left foot up off the ground. Perhaps take the knee if you can get your knee into your belly. Slide your hand up to the foot. See yourself in the pose. See yourself in the practice you're trying to attain. Have a good, limitless imagination. Anything is possible. Break the pose. Come back. From here, lower your knees down. You can either sit back, sit on your heels, bring your hands back behind as far as you can. If you're more flexible, open up your feet. Your seat comes between your heels and come down. Lower if you can. If you can, on your forearms. If you can, go all the way onto your back. Do that. Once you're on your back, breathe in deeply. Exhale, remove all fatigue. And now we're going to come back up. Take your hands on your heels, push into your elbows, lift your shoulders up off the mat. Make your way up. Time for the king of the poses. Shilshasana. If you know what you're doing, go ahead. You don't have to wait. If you need some more assistance on how to get in, or if you want more simple inversions, a few options here. Just your forehead in front of your knees and lift your seat up. Try to get your seat over your knees. If you find it's too much pressure on the back of the head, move your head forward a little bit. Imagine trying to push the belly button right through the front of the spine. If you want, you can do teddy bear, your hands, fingers in lines, your knees, your head in front. Important, your hands are not beside your head. They're in front, or you can see your hands in front of your body. Your head and your hands form a triangle. Walk your feet right up towards your wrists. Lift your seat up as high as you can. Just rest just underneath against your elbows. And so you can pull your toes away from the ground, even if it's just one foot dancing from one foot to the other. And then you can eventually, if you feel comfortable, you're very close to the ground and not much you can do here. Just place your toes back down if you feel uncomfortable. If you want, you can use a wall again, as I showed you for the handstand. You can also, if it's too much pressure for the head, take hold of your opposite elbows. Your knees, your seat is on the heels so that your elbows can line up with your shoulders underneath. Then don't move your elbows. Move your hands forward. Place your head between your hands. And then walk your feet up towards your elbows. You can lift your heels up as high as they'll go and back down. Again, any position where the heart is higher than the head is an inversion. If you feel comfortable, take one leg behind you. Keep pushing the other heel up at the front foot in front of you. The back foot is hanging close to the ground as possible. And you can see you can pull your toes away from the front foot. Don't take big jumps. This will land you on the other side. Okay, so start slowly and carefully. Don't, all the movements graceful, remember, no jerks. Those of you who are already in a pose, stay. Some of you might be in a lotus. And makes the mind more one-pointed. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within, beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. If you want to try to change positions of your hands, you can. Easier to split your legs. One leg in front, one leg in back. Hold your breath. Move your hands. Hold your breath. Move your hands. Hold your breath. You have to fall back just a tiny bit so you're on the top, the middle of the head, like the top of the head. Again. Again. So any which way you like to move, go ahead. And then start to make your way down softly, with control, from wherever you are into child's pose. If you're starting out in this pose, you don't have to hold it for long. Just work up to it. Eventually you'll gain the ability to stay in a pose for a long time. And eventually it becomes possible to meditate in all the poses. Arms out in front, slide between your arms. Coming back to your cobra, shoulders back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down. Getting ready to come forward, you can hop or walk to the front of the mat. Arms out in front. Make sure, try not to lean forward too much. Take your shoulders back. Imagine you're standing against a wall. Lift your heels and then start to make your way down. Keep readjusting so your shoulders go back. Lift your heels up as you come out lower. And now you might be right on your heels. Lower your seat right behind your heels. In a smooth movement, start to roll back. Lift your legs, lift your back as high as your seat, as high as you can. So you can bring your hands on your back, and then your feet go behind your head. So just get ready here for shoulder stand. You can, of course, stay in plow if that's more your game right now. Your seat can be behind your shoulders if that's more, if that feels better for you, that you can stay there longer. If you're trying to move into shoulder stand, join your hands behind your back, join your wrists together, move your arms all the way behind your back if you can, so you can't see them from in front. Don't move your elbows, bring your hands onto your back and come up. Try to get your toes in line with your shoulders. Of course, go into your lotus if you have a full lotus, not just a half one. If you can't do a full lotus, just keep your legs straight. Also, if you have a lotus, try to get your knees higher than your hips. Use your hands if you like to push into your thighs. Stay now. The attention to the space between the eyebrows. Try to trigger divine bliss with all your attention and devotion there. Start to make your way into plow pose. If you have a lotus, you can keep your lotus, bring a lotus right against your body. If you know how to wrap, you can do the bind. Arms around the outsides of your legs, join your hands underneath your seat. If you don't have a lotus, come into plow pose. Feel free to bring your thighs against your body, your knees on your knees on either side of the head. Karna Pidasana. Getting ready to come out into your fish. If you know the lotus fish, you can go ahead, bring your arms down behind your back. In all cases, once your seat is down, if you're doing a lotus fish, lift your back up off the ground, lift your chest up. The top head comes down first. I find it's easier to do this way. Your knees can stay up as you take hold of your feet, pull on your feet. Your elbows are right beside your hips, and then you lower your knees down. Your heart stays up. If you don't have a lotus, your hands underneath your seat, palms down, legs outstretched. Move your hands, your elbows close together underneath your body. Lift your chest, allow the head to come down. Those who want can raise your legs up 12 inches off the ground if you like. And now breathe very fast through the nose. Bring your feet just in front of your seat, edge of the feet in line with your hips. Those who are ready for upward facing bow, go ahead. Otherwise, do bridge. For bridge, your head just rolls back down, and then you lift your seat. Your arms are again underneath your body as much as you can. Interlace your fingers. Try to get your chest right against your chin. Your chest will go well, your knees behind your toes, not over your toes. You try to get your seat up as high as possible. If you're in the fish, if you're doing upward facing bow, the head stays where it is. Lift your seat. Hands come on either side of the head, behind the head. Move your head a little bit closer in towards your feet. Turn your hands around the other way. Fingers facing down towards the heels. And lift your seat, your head up off the ground. Stretch. Rock back and forth a few times. Try to get your arms and legs straight, or your chest in front of your arms. Come back down. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Let go of all fatigue. Come up to seated position. Open up your feet a little bit so the heels are on the outside edges of the mat. Take hold of your, I'm going to move over a little bit because I'm not centered, but take hold of your heels. Your feet should be about 2 feet apart. Take hold of the inside heels. If you're flexible, you can straighten your legs. And if you can go all the way down, then you can go ahead. You can open up your legs a little bit more depending on your flexibility. Otherwise, you just keep here. Try to get your shoulders lower and lower and your head further and further forward. Try to get your belly eventually between your thighs on the ground. Pull on the feet, propel the head, telescope your head and chest forward. Try to flatten out your back and lengthen your spine by moving your head forward. And think of it, your entry into Cobra pose. You bring your hands down, your shoulders are going back as you're moving into the pose. So think the same way, otherwise your back just tends to kind of round like so and hunch. So press the shoulders back. Lead with the heart. Now come back up. From here, take your arms from the outside, go inside. And see if you can get your head down. So you might not be able to get your elbows down. It's okay. See if you can cup your hands around the ears. And those who are more flexible can get your elbows down on the ground and top of the head to the ground. It doesn't matter if your head's not touching the ground. Just, again, do your best. More flexible, you can interlace your fingers behind your head. Move your feet in a little bit if you need to. Now coming back up, do it in another orientation now, standing. This is called stork pose. Your feet are about 2 inches inside of the mat, 2 to 2.5 inches or so. Just a little bit more in hip width. Arms come around the back, so options. Just hold the forearms and push your seat up behind your knees. Try to get your seat up. So you're pushing your arms against the backs of your knees. If you want to do stork pose, you come down lower. Your arms are below the line of the knees. Tuck your chin in and see if your hands will just start on the sides of your head, and eventually you can cup your hands perhaps around the ears as you move head moves closer in between your legs. Eventually you might be able to interlace your fingers or touch your fingertips behind your head and push your head all the way through. Push your elbows out to the side. Break the pose. Come back into a squat. Now from here, bring your shoulders in behind. Left shoulder first, underneath your left leg. Right arm, if you can, over your back and join your hands. So again, try not to get our hands around the seat. Your left hand just comes just underneath your hip, your left hip. And you throw your right hand down and catch it with your left hand. Lift the right leg up. Push the back of the shoulder back. Those you can do the full pose with both arms underneath, then go ahead. The full pose looks like this. Shoulders, both shoulders in behind your knees, and eventually you can join your hands over your lower back and push your head through. Now, come back down, go to the other side. If this is not accessible at all, you can just do this type of thing, okay? Your left hand goes beyond the left side, the foot's over this side, and when you're doing the right side, of course your right hand slips just beyond your foot. Push against the knee, left arm goes back. Eventually you might be able to bind your hand around the back, just close to your ankle and just underneath your seat. So you can do that as an alternative. Otherwise, your right arm goes underneath your right leg, over the lower back. See if you can catch your left hand coming down. Catch the wrist or lock the fingers together and see if you can raise your left hip up. Break the pose. From here, Titibhasana. It's an arm balance. So you try to move your shoulders in behind. Try not to have your feet too far apart. So your feet, again, no more than like about 2.5 to 3 inches behind you. Try to get your shoulders as far back behind your knees, hands down. If you can't get your palms down, you can come onto your knuckles. And then lower your seat down. If you can't, if you tend to fall back, you have to move your seat forward, your head forward. Keep your body level with the ground. Walk your feet forward, and maybe eventually you can pick up your feet and then straighten out your arms by pushing into the ground. If you can't get your legs like that, you can bring your feet close together. See if you can get your toes to press on top of the other foot. Your feet press together, and this is a little bit easier. Squeezing your arms and your legs against the outside of your arms. Your knees are right by the shoulders. Good. Those you can, extend your legs or go back into crow pose. Push into your hands and then jump back. Come onto your belly. Forehead on your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cobra. Hands underneath your shoulders. Fingers underneath your shoulders. Forehead down. Start to make your way up. Lift your head. Roll the shoulders up and back. Shoulder blades come more together. Your feet are together like the tail of a snake. And take your head back. You can stay on your forearms if that's better for you. You can walk your hands closer and closer. Pause each time your hands come back in line. Lift up a little bit higher. Push into the ground. Push your body back. Keep on pushing your chest forward so you don't crunch your lower back too much. Keep moving closer and closer. Eventually you might be able to get your hands right in front of your hips. Bring weight onto one hand. Come into tent hand. And then the other one. Your palms are lifted. Your fingers are equally spread. Open up your legs. The head goes back. The whole torso off the ground. Only the thighs are on the ground. And then bring your feet up so you can touch your head. If you can't touch your head, don't worry about it. Just keep trying. You're still working different muscles at the same time. Keep your thighs on the ground. Remember, that's the important thing. Otherwise, your feet won't come up very high. Come back down. Rest. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more back bend. Bring your feet up. You can do the bow pose. If you have a full bow, you can do that with your arms overhead. If you know how to do that, go ahead. Otherwise, take hold of your outside of your legs, close just above the ankles. Push your feet away from you and see if you can tug your pull on your legs. Try to get your, as you pull, try to get your thighs up off the ground, your chest up a little bit higher. You can rock if you like. I can't rock too much because I have a microphone here. And then see if you can lift up. See if you can see your toes above your head. Break the pose. Forehead down, breathe in, breathe out. Hands underneath your shoulders, make your way back up to seated position. Your feet come in front. Left leg extends, right foot on the outside of the left shin, beyond the knee. If you want, you can do the full pose with your your left leg bent, and your foot on the outside of the right hip. Left arm up, right arm behind the back. Go to your right. Any variations, go ahead with a bind or taking hold of the heel. If you're doing this pose, you can get your left arm underneath your right knee and join your hands behind the back. You can even do that with the leg extended. Sit upright. Try not to lean back. Otherwise, this is fine. Feel the twists along the whole length of the spine, starting at the base of the spine. Switch your legs around. Right leg extends, left foot on the outside of the shin, right arm up. Go to your left. Look beyond your shoulder. Try to get your chin over your left shoulder. Again, if you want, you can take your bind, bend the fingers in towards the wrist, move your hand underneath. This one's a little bit easier to take with your leg, if your other leg is bent under. And then with your legs like this, your foot is a little bit closer, so it might be a little bit easier to get a better bind in this one, if you can get your right arm underneath your leg. Left leg. These poses mean nothing. The fancy poses don't really do anything if you don't offer them up. So always try to think of offering up the benefits so that all beings will benefit. Try to make everything you do an act of divine love and service. Break the pose, lie down on your back for Shavasana. Make your way down on your mat now. Rest the body. Allow the whole body just sink into the ground. Feel the body getting heavy. All the tension just draining out. Any tension you feel, imagine you're attracting it to the middle of the body and then just allowing it to funnel right out. Now imagine the best coming in, like great beams of light, like this, you're soaking up the rays of the sun. Direct it all to the spiritual heart located in the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. The residing place of God, who is equally present in all forms. So everything that you bring into that heart space goes out to all beings. Open up that space, as God has no form and its nature is infinite and eternal. The heart space, therefore, you can think of it as eternal and infinite as well. Limitless. Hold all beings within. Keep looking within to the love that is within you. It's always there. For God's nature is also love and wisdom. And through our practices we reconnect to, or we find that wisdom, that innate wisdom. But we have to pass through the experiences in order to gain that knowledge. But ultimately it always brings us back to Source, to God. So be grateful for all experiences. You can even say that to yourself mentally 3 times. Say to yourself mentally, I am grateful for all my experiences, good or bad. Mentally repeat that to yourself 3 times. And through our experiences, we gain a knowledge that helps us to break the patterns that cause pain and suffering for ourselves and for others. So now let's get ready to share, continue to share in a positive way through our day-to-day lives. So come back to seated position now. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings, and continue to share. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Thank you so much for joining. Much love, and I'll see you soon.